Newswatch starts now.
Good evening. It's not just government and police preparing for the legalization of cannabis this summer.
Staff here at NAIT are working on their own set of rules for how they will maintain the safety of students and staff. Our Melissa McKenzie joins us live in the South Lobby with more.
Thanks, Evan and Zach. Well, there have been mixed emotions surrounding the legalization of marijuana. The legislation is passing in the summertime, and there's a lot to prepare for. Connor Sutherland is a student at NAIT and a recreational marijuana user. Sutherland sees the new freedoms for pot users as something that has been talked about for too long. He thinks that marijuana on campus could have both positive and negative impacts.
They should regulate it how they're going to regulate it within the city. And you can smoke publicly anywhere you're allowed to smoke cigarettes. Lots of students will probably use it to help, and it'll help them focus and stuff, and then other students will get silly.
While the process is still in the early stages, NAIT has already begun looking at how it plans to deal with this new legislation. NAIT Student Wellbeing and Community Administration is at the forefront of this planning process. Clint Galloway is the Director of Student Wellbeing and Community Services here at NAIT. He also has been appointed as the chair of a committee put in place to review policies and make decisions for how NAIT will regulate legal marijuana on campus. Galloway says that with the legalization of pot, there are many challenges to face.
There's so many different scenarios and possibilities, and having to account for all of them, that could be a bit of a challenge. The impact of, for example, students using cannabis on campus, staff using cannabis on campus, the public using cannabis on campus, prescription cannabis, the impact of minors using it on campus, and the general contractors that we have on campus. So there's so many different people that are involved in the cannabis community.
Galloway says it is too early to have a concrete plan and that the committee will be proactive and not reactive. The focus of the committee will be on safety and maintaining a productive workplace and school environment. Connor, meanwhile, isn't convinced the legislation will actually be put in place.
The government's very slow moving, and there was the date of July 1st, but it's being pushed back again.
While the date for legalization was rumored to be July 1st, 2018, it still will happen in the summer, but the Prime Minister has said that the date is to be decided.
So has NAIT been looking to schools in the United States where some states have legalized marijuana? For example, of those schools regulate cannabis on their campus?
Yes, they have. Clint Galloway actually used to work in Colorado, so he's reached out to a few colleagues down there. But marijuana is still illegal at the federal level, so it's prohibited on most campuses.
Will there be a set of concrete regulations for schools across Canada?
No, there will not be. It is up to each individual school to create their own set of rules to regulate marijuana, but schools are collaborating together to find out a set of best practices that can be practiced.
Thanks, Melissa. That's our Melissa McKenzie reporting live from the South Lobby.